Welcome, everyone. This is Happy Holden. Hopefully, you've seen me in the past or read my work. Hard to say. I've been in this business for 50 years now, and so we're not going to be using my camera a lot other than to greet all of you because it can be distracting. And we're going to cover a lot of material in a very short time. I do want to emphasize that this is simply an overview of these skills. In other words, each one of these skills, I probably had a class from 1 day to 4 days, about each one over my career. They're not all equally important, but they're also not necessarily used in sequential order, or it depends on the job you have and how you want to shape your career in the future. So many of these led to my being promoted into engineering management and project leader, skills like that. So they're not all used all the time, but between fellow experts and engineering managers that I've worked with over the years, this is the consensus of skills that we value and that we hired engineers to do in working. With that, we'll get started. So you kill my camera.
All right, your camera's turned off.
Okay, and hopefully you see essentially the 12 essential skills, the part 1. I'm retired, have been retired for about 7 years, but I do contribute my time to iConnect 007, which is a media company that's useful to get me to conferences and still stay involved with everyone. Like I said, this is from a book of 25 essential skills created around 2016. And there are 12 over today and Thursday that are highlighted here in the red star. And then other skills that are part of the 13 that we didn't select. And in order to make this judiciously in terms of timing, we're only going to spend 12 to 15 minutes, which is really a brief overview of each one of these, hopefully to pique your curiosity and then allow you on your own to go and receive additional training in these, like I said, anywhere from 1 day to up to 4 days on some of these. And in one of these, number 22, programmed instruction or distance learning, is a particularly interesting one. It shows you where to go to get and audit these skills, either for your own benefit or if you want to lead to a master's degree, since they're offered by universities as part of an online program to get a master's degree in engineering. We've selected these 12 skills, not necessarily arranged in their importance, it's just in how I arranged them originally. The first one, which I think is, these first 3 are some of the most important ones, and that's the total quality management, TQM. That's a program that I've been involved with ever since I first went to work in electronics. Unfortunately, in the 70s, it had a difficulty catching on. And one of the reasons was that we learned later is that sending engineers to an individual course that should be directed by top management is really problematic.